Today, we're exploring a powerful idea about stories, value, and what truly matters.
You've heard this famous line, right? Shakespeare is basically saying that names are just labels.
So for Juliet, the name Montague didn't matter. It was Romeo's essence, who he was that she loved. And that's exactly why an adaptation like West Side Story totally works. The names change, but the core story stays. This gets us to a huge debate, especially when turning beloved books into movies. You hear it all the time. The book was way better. But is being perfectly faithful really the point? The idea here is that a good adaptation nails the story's essence, its spirit, even if details change. When a whole culture prioritizes labels over essence, things can get, well, confusing. It creates a narrative fog. C.S. Lewis actually warned about this. We think we're saying something important, but we're just talking about feelings.
Okay, check this out. Look how similar these two passages are. The words are practically identical.
But here's the twist. One's about a beloved, the other's a warning. The context, the essence, changes everything. So if you just reduce stories to a checklist of details, you can totally miss the point. So how do we find real value then? Well, it's not about the surface stuff. It's in the story itself. Think about the Japanese art of kintsugi. It's a perfect example of this idea.
A brand new bowl is just a bowl, but an heirloom, that carries generations of stories with it.
So what happens when that heirloom shatters? Well, its story is definitely not over. The pieces are repaired with gold, honoring the damage. Those scars become part of its beauty. So its value isn't in being perfect. It's in its unique, restored story. You can find a really similar lesson in the old tale of Sir Gawain and the Loathly Lady. See, Gawain shows honor over appearance, promising to marry a hideous woman to save King Arthur. But his choice to let her choose, to give her sovereignty, is what breaks the curse completely. And this isn't just in old tales. Check out this incredible quote from a widower about his late wife. So maybe the problem isn't a lack of beauty, but, eyes that cannot see. Which leaves us with a final thought. Is true value found in what we see or in the stories we live?